Home prices skyrocketed during the pandemic, leaving many people who were looking to buy worried that they missed their chance. But the market has since shifted. Now, we've brought in a local realtor to tell us what we need to know. Her name is Lauren Mari, and here she is. Lauren, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So when it comes to buying and selling your home, what's one of the first things that a prospective buyer or seller, what should they do?
Well, first and foremost, a lot of people don't do this. You would think it's common sense, but you need to interview several realtors.
Oh, wow.
It's not one size fit all. You don't just call somebody and just hand them the deal. You need to, interview. It's a job.
Yeah.
So that's the
So,
first thing.
so what kind of questions should we be asking when we're trying to find our next realtor?
Um, you can ask questions like, how long they've been doing it. What are their areas of their specialty areas. What are their commissions? Research their brokerages, things like that. Yeah.
So I saw a report that said there's been a shift in real estate reporting requirements. What's that all about?
I don't know about real estate reporting requirements, but I do know there's new laws governing just the way we go about commission and negotiating commissions and things like that. But everything's negotiable, and that's what you have to always keep in mind.
So as a realtor, when it comes to like negotiating your commission, basically you're negotiating, does it feel like you're negotiating your worth in a way?
Absolutely. And my thing is, I always tell, like, especially my sellers, like, if I can't even protect my commission or negotiate my commission, like, how do you expect me to go out here and negotiate the best deal for you? You
Right.
know?
So, I mean, how can buyers and sellers, how can they make this process easier for our realtor? Because I know that we go through the process of finding our realtor, right? But is there anything that we can do to help you
Yes.
guys?
Yes, what you can do is make sure you trust your realtor. And if you trust your realtor, just do what we say. We know what we're doing, guys. We're here to protect you. Our fiduciary responsibility is for you. So every decision that we make is to make sure that you get the best deal and don't get taken advantage of during the process.
So when we talk about deals or maybe programs, that's the better word. When it comes to homebuyer programs that may help us out, maybe with a down payment or whatnot, what are some that we should be aware of?
So what I'd like to say is, like I said about interviewing your realtor, you need to speak to several lenders. They have different programs. You qualify for different things. It's not a one size fits all. Everybody doesn't get every single program, but you have to do your due diligence in that area too. I have a list of recommended realtors that I recommend, call, see what they say, because each one, they kind of say different things. So you have
Yeah.
to do a little work.
I feel like everybody has their area of expertise, right? This person may be more skilled in multifamily homes. This person might be more skilled in single family homes
Yeah.
or rentals and things like that. So everyone has something that you can leverage for sure, I feel. Now,
Yeah.
one process that I am very curious about is the inspection process. How do we know that we have a quality inspector? Because I would hate to buy a house, spend all this money on a house, and then there's something that the inspector missed.
Trust your realtor. I have a few, like when people ask me, like, hey, who are the inspectors? I have tried and true inspectors. These are the people I trust. They're thorough. They know what they're doing. It's not one size fits all. So I'm just going to keep advocating for do your research. Don't just go with the first phone call you make.
All right, Lauren, thank you very much. Tell our viewers at home, how can they connect with you?
You can follow me on all my social media at Sold by Lauren Mari, as well as my site, soldbylaurenmarie.com.
All right, well, hopefully you get some interviews.
Okay?
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you for having me.